What up, everybody? It's Stephen here from Mod2Fame, and we are back with another video. Just riding out, chilling with y'all, man. Again, by myself. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's going on in the world. So this is the way it's gotta be. So anyway, this video, man, we jumping into and talking about something pretty serious. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's go. My guys, I know you all been asking and wondering, where is the Redeye and what is the plan? Well, honestly, man, initially I was like, you know, we'll fix it ourselves, whatever the case may be. But then I thought about it. I'm like, yo, it's a brand new car. It's under warranty. If something breaks, they're supposed to fix it. So instead, we ended up taking the car to the dealership to get warranted, man, to see if we can get the car, you know, covered under what it's supposed to have, which is new car warranty. So here's the car getting loaded up on a truck and getting dropped off. Boy, that's a sad thing to see, man. You never want to see your new car on the truck. That is a sad thing to see. So that was about a week ago, about a week and a half ago, we dropped it off. But the dealership is very light staffed, so you know, they weren't exactly getting back to me with, you know, what the status was. So I kept, you know, reaching out, hey, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on? And I'm trying to be sensible because I understand that they're extremely light staffed due to the virus. So I didn't press too hard, but eventually they got back to me and they're like, oh yeah, we ordered an axle. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, well, it got approved. And then I'm thinking to myself, what about the diff? So I had to play a little dumb. You know, I'm not a mechanic. So when you go into a dealership and act like you know everything already, it kind of sends off a red flag for them. Like, okay, well, if you knew that, how did you know that? How did you know something else was wrong? Unless you diagnosed it yourself, right? So I played a little dumb and I said, hey, well, you know, the tow truck driver said he looked under the car and he thought there might have been some damage to the diff. So that's what I told him. I was like, hey, you know, can you just check it for me, basically? You know what I mean? Like playing dumb, like I don't know, when I know good and damn well that the diff is broken. But you got to do that sometimes. A lot of times people go in with the wrong attitude of like, well, I know this and I know that. And, you know, basically, you're just setting off all sorts of alarms to the dealership by doing that. Remember, they are the professionals and you are not. Even if you know, sometimes you just got to give it up. So I did that, and that was on like a day or so ago, or 2 days ago. I haven't heard back yet. But the good news is, if they were going to replace an axle, that means that the car everything is going to get done under warranty. Now, I got a little sticky situation here because I don't want to put back the 262 diff that is attached to my VIN number. I don't want another 262. I want to put the 309 diff that is available to the Redeye. So what I might have to end up doing is I'm going to try to work my magic as best as I possibly can and see what we can do. Once they say that, yes, the diff has to be replaced, I'm going to ask them, hey, can we replace that with a 309? The cost to the dealership is the same, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to ask them, and more than likely they're going to say, no, we have to put back the diff. SRT is going to send us, or Dodge is going to send us the diff. So we don't have any control over that. So what might end up happening is I might end up needing to just pay for a 309 diff, tell them, here's the 309 diff, put that in, give me the 262 diff. And what I'll do is I'll sell it. I'll sell the 262 diff to get my money back. So that's probably what's going to end up having to happen in order for me to get what I want. It's not their responsibility to basically give my car options that it didn't have from the factory. So my hope is that all that goes smooth and nice. I will keep you guys updated on what happens next. Now, we also gonna have another issue, right? And the next issue that's going to present is with a 309 diff, we're gonna have some serious traction issues. We were already having traction issues with the 262. So what am I going to do about traction? Now, The only thing that I would say that I possibly can do, I'm not going to change the wheel. I'm going to continue for regular street use. I'm going to continue to use the factory 20-inch wheel. But what I was doing was, when I went to the drag strip, I will put my 18-inch wheel with Hoosier slick on there. But I'm going to need something more sticky than street tires for the regular street use. So what I'm thinking to do is, Nitto just came out with a new tire. It's the replacement for the 555 R. I am going to reach out to Nitto and see if they want to work with me on the Redeye. In doing so, what I will see if they can, for testing purposes, and to, you know, see if that tire could really hold up at that power level. Granted, it's a factory power level. That car still made 702 to the wheels. So I'm gonna see if I can get those Nittos and put them on the 20s. And then when I go to the drag strip, I'm going to use a Mickey Thompson tire, obviously, when I go to the drag strip. But what it is even from a roll, man, I cannot, right now with the 262, when street tires, from a 60 roll, really from a 50 roll, 40, 50 roll, I need to be in second gear. From a 60 roll, I even need to blip second gear. And what that'll do is get my car out, you know, faster than my competitors, the cars that you guys have seen me racing against. It'll get me out even faster. But what it is I have to start in third because traction is just an issue. I cannot start in the gear that I need to start in order to win. Anyway, guys, I found a source to get some new masks, so I had to come to the hood in Brooklyn. So here I am in the hood of Brooklyn. I'm looking like food out here because I'm in the Porsche. But this is where I heard they got masks, so I'll come wherever I gotta come to grab it. Should I have driven this car? Probably not. Do I care? Probably not. Anyway, let's go get some masks. A lot of you may ask, Steph, why you need all of that? Like, what's the purpose? Well, guys, I mean, at the end of the day, I want to have the fastest possible factory powered car I could have. Now, another thing that has come up is your Mod2Fame. How you gonna have a stock car? My car is actually, I started modding it. It's just not power mods. The car is lowered. We made the wheels full gloss black instead of the matte black that it comes, which just doesn't look good to me. Added the spacers so that this way the wheels come flush with the body. We did aesthetic mods, tinted the lights, tinted the windows, and the muffler delete. So my car is not exactly, you know, stock. It's modded. It doesn't look like the rest of the Redeyes that you see that are all high in air and kind of bland looking. My car doesn't look like that. So it is modded. It's just not power modded. I hope that makes sense, man. But yo guys, that is the update on the Redeye. That's pretty much all we got. But in other news, or in other things that's happening on the channel, as difficult as it is increasingly to make videos, I really appreciate you guys rocking with me, bro. Y'all been rocking with me. So the views have been decent, like very, very decent. Unfortunately, it seems like y'all only care about Mopar content, because when I post videos with this car, the Porsche, when I post videos with other like Euro cars, y'all not really about that life. But I get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand that's what y'all came here for. But listen, do this, rock with me, man. You know, even if it's not, you know, a Redeye, or even if it's not a Hellcat or a Durango or anything like that, still pull up, come see a dude, bro. I got you, man. I'm gonna be bringing you that heat regardless. It'll be stuff, as an automotive enthusiast, it'll be stuff you will be able to enjoy, I swear and I promise. You heard? The f is wrong with that? Yo, son, sorry, y'all, sorry. This dude literally is walking down the street with a stick and basically just swung at my car like he was gonna try to hit my car. Bro, like, y'all know this side of me. Y'all don't know the Brooklyn side of me, bro. Cause in that dude, as crazy people act, I swear to gosh, pop out on him and watch what happens, bro. Watch them get scared. So anyway, crazy as they want to act, I grew up here. I might not live here no more, but I grew up in the hoods in Brooklyn. Yes, I was a church boy growing up. That don't mean that don't mean I ain't gonna still whoop your ass. It'll happen. It'll definitely happen. Anyway, sorry. Back to my YouTube me. Sorry about that. I apologize. Kids, if you watching, we bleeped out the bad words. I just want to tell y'all, don't instigate nothing, but don't be no sucker. Don't be no punk. Never that. Because if you do, it'll continue to happen all your life. You always gonna get suckered, bullied, all that kind of stuff if you allow it. So don't allow it. I don't care if you lose. I'm gonna tell y'all right now a story. When growing up in Brooklyn, I was going to school or whatever. I was in junior high school at the time. I went to IS 211. So that's for those of you that know, you know. Anyway, I went to IS 211, and Canarsie High School was like not that far away. So sometimes on the trains you would get both the junior high school students and the high school students. So one day I'm walking, I got my Jan Sport on. If y'all remember Jan Sport from back in the day, I got my Jan Sport on and I'm walking, and the dude, and one of the dudes older than me is like, yo, what's up with that bag, bro? What's up with that book bag? He said something, or what's up with that Sport, or something like that. I looked at him, rolled my eyes, kept it pushing. So now it's like 3 of them walking behind me. Yo, little man, where you going? Like I said, kept it pushing. So anyway, now it's like 5 of them walking behind me. I'm like, yo, what is going on? So now I'm young, you know, I'm getting nervous. I know what it is. I know what it's about to be. I'm like, yo, these dudes about to try to rob me for my book bag. So anyway, what I start doing is I start walking in the street. I start walking in the street so that any cars that would pass by would see these big group of kids following me. Unfortunately, at this time in Brooklyn, bro, it's not, you know, sometimes barbecue Becky's could be good. The ones that call the cops, because ain't nobody call the cops. They just like driving around, like nobody doing it. So anyway, finally they run down on me or whatever, walking, they stop me. Yo, let me get that. Bro, I didn't say nothing. I knew what it was already. I knew what it was. I'm in like at this time I'm in 8th grade. So how old are you in 8th grade? I'm like 13. Bro, I knew what it was. So I looked down. I balled up my fist. They didn't see me balling up my fist. I balled up my fist. And the dude that was talking, I punched him dead in his mouth, bro. I punched the dude dead in his mouth because I knew they was about to jump me. So I'm like, yo, let me at least try to rock him or something. Let me get one off. Punched him in the face. He stumbled back. I chased then these kids is older than me. Start rocking him. Bro, they all start jumping on my back. They pull me off of him. I had pulled my Jan Sport straps tighter so that they couldn't get it off of me. Anyway, yo, they start like jumping me, bro. So once that happens, bro, all you can really do is ball up. So I balled up, and they kicking and pulling at my bag, trying to get it off me, kicking me, punching me, and I'm just balled up. Eventually, thank God, and I'm in the middle of the street while this is happening, a school bus comes up the street, and he stopped, and the driver of the school bus jumps out and is like, I'm calling the cops. And then people start, hey, get off of him, get off of him. So thank God, bro, I didn't really get hurt. I just got like scratched up and shit. But moral of the story is, bro, don't let nobody punk you, bro. Even if you about to get rocked, like, still fight your fight, do the best you can, you know what I mean? And they will respect you for that. I got a part 2 of that story because I ran into those same kids again a little bit later in the year, and it was all out war. But that's another story for another day. But listen, guys, I really appreciate y'all rocking with me. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, man. It's always cool. That was the update on the Redeye. Soon as I find out this, when I figure out this differential situation, I'll let you know. And once the car is all back together, we'll go pick it up together. All right. But anyway, it's your boy Stefan here from Mod2Fame. And until the next video, here in the Porsche Panamera Turbo, we out.